guys? Welcome back to another S8 video, S8 Boys video. This time it's Matthew playing, and we're here to do round 3 of the F1 Championship Series. So, quick recap. We got off to a horrible start, and I should have bounced back in Malaysia with a top 10 finish and score some points. So now we move on to China. We're going to do a quick qualifying, one shot. Our goal is P7. Anything better than P7, we'll be right in the, we'll be good. So, right now, we're trying to get around this hard 270 degrees turn of turn 1. And then real quick, it turns left into turn 2. And now we have a quick, little quick kink into turn 3 and 4. Hairpin. We ran a little wide there. It's okay. Shouldn't be anything to worry about. Rosberg's right there. You see, that's the ghost of what it is to be in pole position. So every time we pass that, technically we're in pole position. Right now we're in P3, P4, which is not too bad. P1 right there. Okay. Can we hold it? No, we're gonna lose it right here. I'm hoping that maybe we have the straight line, the straight line speed on Rosberg coming down to the back straightaway. But we'll see what it's at right now. There we go. Alright, here we go, down the long back straightaway. Maybe we'll get some speed on him as soon as we can get into 8th gear. We'll open up the DRS here. Let's see if we can do anything. In qualifying, you're allowed to open up the DRS even though you don't have a car within 1 second in front of you, like during race time. Some quick things, maybe. I hope y'all saw the Battlefront video that River put out. Oh, that exit there hurt us big times. He put out a Battlefront video. Finally, he didn't know how to broadcast it, so he finally broadcasted it off Twitch, and he just put that into video format. He added our intro to it. But I like to stream directly onto YouTube, so you see everything as it happens live. So theoretically, if you want, you can watch this live as it's happening.
It's now time to sit back and reign for the Chinese Grand Prix here in Shanghai. If you want to send your rivals a message, then really there's no better way than to breeze qualifying, take pole position, and then claim you didn't have to push all that hard in doing so. Talk about being full of confidence.
He'll want to stay out of trouble over the first few laps, but he'll be determined not to let any cars past him. If he can maintain that position once everything's settled down, he'll have a massive advantage and be able to control the race.
Hoping to repeat his winning performance from the last Grand Prix will be Nico Rosberg. The German stormed home to a great victory, and he'll be looking for more of the same today.
Before his move to Mercedes, Nico Rosberg was always a driver that had a lot of potential. He left Williams because he wanted to drive a car capable of winning Grand Prix, and now he's got that, he's proven he's one of the best drivers out there.
I don't like to talk during when they're talking. That way, I don't have to worry about audio, trying to talk over them, and y'all not hearing what to say if y'all want to listen to that. But so every time someone talks, I'm gonna try to be quiet. Especially when my engineer talks, because sometimes he has vital information for me that I need to see about, listen to. But let's see if we can get a good start. We're gonna go into the inside of Vettel. And, ooh, I think we actually ran a little wider and got into him. But Rosberg, right there, still holding P1. Real quick, we jumped both Ferraris. Maybe we can get Rosberg going into the next turn here, coming up pretty soon after this little kink up ahead. We're going to try to slow it. There we go, late on the brakes. Nothing to run too wide. And right just like that, we're back at P1, guys. We're still looking for that first one of the season, and like I said in the last video, China is a track I really enjoy driving. It's very straightforward. It's really easy to drive, except when you run wide like that. And I strongly believe our first one of the season could come here in China. After this, we have Bahrain, but we'll talk about that later on. Right now, our sole focus is on China. This race right here. So just like that, we're out of the straightaway. I'm back onto the straightaway. It'll be a couple of laps before DRS opens. But right now, you see Vettel trying to make a move on Rosberg. Let's see if he got it. But will Rosberg let him hold it? Let him have that position going into the turn? Nope, he takes it back. Nope, Vettel has it. Nope, Rosberg. Oh, Vettel. We have a battle going on behind us, which is good for us because while them two are trying to battle each other, it leaves us with able to create a gap like as we're doing so. Especially me trying to get this turn right. I get it right, I say about 70%, 60 or 60% of the time. That turn. Other times I'm always late on the brakes and I always tend to overshoot it. And it just messes me up, but let's see. Get the inside. There we go. All right. So like I said, we're quickly creating a gap. Vettel and Rosberg. Vettel and Rosberg are battling each other, which is good for us. We're allowing us to get away, pull away. I just heard my engineers say, apparently I'm overheating the tires going into the corners. My rights are already getting a little worn out, but we still have about another 4 laps before we go in to change out onto a set of primes. And then we started the race on the option tires. So. There we go. All right. And right around the 50 markers when I like to brake. There we go.
DRS is now enabled and will be available to use when you are within 1 second of the go ahead in the DRS zone.
So there you just heard it. DRS will be enabled now for the rest of the race. It's going to be enabled on that long back straightaway that we just passed here a little while ago. That's the DRS zone, and it's available within 1 second of a car ahead of us. But
Tyre data is looking positive so far. We think there's plenty of life left in these for the moment.
But I mean, we won't be able to use that right now because there's no cars in front of us. But we're just gonna try to make sure we maintain at least a little bit over a second gap, so that way the guy in second place, whoever's behind us right now, it's being Vettel, would not be able to use it. But being at China, I've been able to, the guy will pass me on the DRS zone, but because I like to brake so late going into that last corner, right down there at the end, I have a tendency to gain the position back. So hopefully if we do get past going into this long back straightaway right here, I'll be able to get it back into the corners. And there's the DRS zone. We're in the DRS zone right now. But so we don't have any cars within 1 second behind us. I think Vettel's about a second and a half back, so he won't be able to use it. But Rosberg sure can, because he's right on Vettel's tail. And Vettel maintains that position. So this time we're gonna hopefully make sure we get into our pit. Our pit road speed's better, and our timing in pit road is faster this time around. If you saw Malaysia, we were leading going into the pits, and our slow pit time allowed Vettel and Rosberg to jump us in the pits. So we went from a P1 finish to what was supposed to be a P4 finish, but y'all all saw Daniel Ricciardo trying to get a little greedy and try to jump me in the last corner, speeding himself out and costing us 2 positions from P4 to P6. That just killed us. But this time around, we're gonna try to have a good pit stop and try to get away clean. That way we hold P1. But Vettel is right behind us, I think. I don't think he's too far behind. He might have DRS coming into this down the straightaway right now. I think, yep, he's gonna sure have it, and Rosberg has it too. So we might be looking for a triple pass. But he passes us. But like I said, we're so late on the brakes. Oh, he has the inside line, but we're gonna have the inside line going into the last corner of the head, and he just, I think he eased off the brake. He eased off the throttle on me.
Starting fuel is now being used, so that's 3/4 remaining. 3/4.
I think he just eased off the throttle there a little bit, and he saw that wasn't going to be a good idea for both of us. I should have eased off too, but what are you going to do? He eased off first, so better for me, right? Whoa, alright. So we still have the lead. It's good.
Okay, we're starting to see a bit of tyre wear. You shouldn't have too much trouble for the time being, but the grip is going to start falling away.
I feel like he's gonna have the jump on me again coming down this straightaway. Rosberg is over him, is behind me now. Vettel gave up the position, so let's see what happens. Rosberg's coming to the inside. I'm gonna move to the inside. Whoa, whoa, no, whoa. That was my bad. That was completely my bad. We might get a penalty for that. I'm not sure. Nope. Rosberg crashes. Oh my gosh. I don't know what happened back there, but Vettel took out himself out, and I think he might have taken out another car too.
The pit window has opened.
Wow, that was quickly changed. That changed everything real fast. And just like that, Raikkonen was in P3, but the Williams, the Valtteri Bottas jumps him, and is now in P3. So now we have Bottas behind us, but I mean they created, they're a little bit far behind because, I mean, it slowed down and Vettel was right there, but with that crash, I mean, what are you gonna do? So Nico's gonna stay out another lap and pit on lap 7. We're gonna go ahead and come in this lap. So he's gonna try to lay down a fast lap, but hopefully we do get in the pits and just run wide like that, and don't allow him to get too far away. Right now, Nico is the points leader, so we're trying to. Oh my gosh! And when it goes wrong, it goes wrong. I'm telling you. Start making mistakes, and Nico's now has a huge gap on us, and Raikkonen's right behind us. He's gonna be using DRS for sure. So let's try to do this. Oh nope! All right, there's no room to go to the inside. I'm gonna stay on the outside of him. Make sure we don't. And we're going in the pits this time by, so I gotta remember that. And pit. What the heck? I got stuck in pit road. What happened there? Oh. bad. Now that just changes everything. I need to work on my pit entrance. That just killed us right there. So now, I mean, we're gonna be trying to fight for a top 10 now. I think we might be able to fight for a top 10.
Look after these tires now. We
I
won't
mean,
finish the race on this compound.
I doubt it's gonna be a race win we're gonna go for now.
It looks like one of the Red Bulls are about to pit. The crew are getting ready.
We have Max Verstappen ahead of us. And we should be able to pass him up here. Same with Nico Hülkenberg.
Fuel-wise, we have around 60% of our starting fuel remaining at this stage.
Try to pass on the outside of him, but got a little loose. That's such a hard place to pass at. And our tires aren't completely up to temp. We should get him right here.
With a little extra fuel, so you have some in hand to run a faster engine mode for a bit.
I might go to mix 3 for a little bit. Yeah, maybe like a lap, just to try to get some stuff back. I'll go to mix 3. And now we're coming to the other Williams of Felipe Massa. There should be some cars in the pits, so that should allow us to at least gain a few positions. But man, I swear I need to work on my pit entrances. Luckily, the next race of Bahrain, the pit is just a straight shot. It's right on the straightaway. There's nothing like this where we need to make a turn or anything too drastic. So we're now back in the top 10, score some points, good. I want to better what we did last time around, which was P6. So let's shoot for P6 or better this time around. At least match what we did. But hopefully we do better than that. But that's still a lot asking for me to do. I mean, we have about another, 6 laps to go. And to gain 3 positions. Easier said than done at times. But I mean, at least we can see the 3 positions we need to pass. They're all right there in front of us. We got Massa up the road.
At least before you start feeling too many tire issues, they seem in good condition for the time being.
It seems like sector 1 and 2 we're losing some time in.
4 seconds separate us and the car behind. 4 seconds.
For sure we're losing time in sector 2. Maybe a little bit of time in sector 1, but we need to work on sector 2 right there. And we're not going to have DRS this time around. So, let's try to, maybe we get lit on the brakes here and get real close to them. Which we might. Okay. Hit the apex. So like I was saying earlier, River finally uploaded his first video onto the channel. He's going to be doing a lot of shooters. Mostly Battlefront. He's very into Battlefront right now. He's a huge Star Wars fan. So, be expecting more. Oh, ran wide there. Be expecting more videos from River in the days to come of him playing Battlefront or whatever he does. But like he said earlier, he is wanting to do some more vlogs. We really haven't done a real vlog. I mean, I've done some events, some, I guess you could say vlogs, where I'm at an event like at the Z or the F1 race. But we really haven't done a real vlog where we're actually talking and we're broadcasting our daily life. So I'm really excited. Hopefully we'll do that back when I go back to San Antonio. Right now I'm in Corpus for the winter break, but next weekend I'll be going back to San Hester School. So, as we get 1 right now, I think we got Massa, yeah, and we're gonna have DRS going into the back straightaway.
You made it look easy.
So,
Green flag. Green flag. We're racing again.
and we have both Red Bulls. But anyway, like I was saying, um, hopefully we'll do a vlog in the coming weeks or days. Oof, 3 wide. That's gonna be really scary. I kind of pushed it there. Yeah, that was. Don't do anything. That was just hard racing. Now, I mean, I'm trying to get used to overtakes a little bit. I'm trying to get better at them. I grew up watching NASCAR, and I've been a fan of F1 now for I'd say about 4 years now. So I'm trying to get better at being more of an F1 driver, racing stuff like this. And NASCAR, I mean, if it ain't revving, it's racing, is what they say there.
Our initial fuel load now. We're down to 40% fuel.
I like that in the past 4 years. I mean, I've brought in my the races I watch. I mean, the different disciplines of motorsports. I used to just watch NASCAR and that was it. But now I got into F1. I really enjoy watching F1. I love for one thing, the races are so short. They're like 2 hours long compared to F1, where I mean you're racing for like 4 hours at a time or something. But
We're not going to be able to run in this engine mode much longer. We're only about to lag over target. Drop down to mix too soon.
yeah, I'm gonna drop down at the end of this straight away. And I also got into the IMSA races of now it's gonna be the WeatherTech series. It used to be the Tudor, and before that it was American Le Mans and Rolex series. And I started watching those. I actually enjoy watching those sports car series. It's really fun. I actually been to two events in Austin, the Circuit of the Americas of the what they call. Actually, I've been to 3. My bad. I've gone 3 years in a row to the Lone Star Le Mans, and I enjoy watching the sports cars and the World Endurance Guys race.
Let's see if we can use DRS to pass it.
But yeah, so, and it sucks right now though that there's no racing going on. I think Supercross starts next Saturday, but winter. I mean, if you're a big race fan like me, it sucks for you because there's no races going on at all in terms of motorsports. Whoa, that was.
Should be good on tyres for a while. The wear doesn't seem too bad at the moment. Just take care when you load them up.
That sucked. Do we have any damage?
Okay, you're locking your rear tyres. You might want to move the brake balance forward.
No. Well, maybe we can get back to position. But yeah, I know February 21st is the Daytona 500, and then at the end of this month is the 24 Hours of Daytona, the Rolex 24. So at least we're getting closer and closer to some races being back. And then F1, we still got another 2-3 months before F1 starts again. So we got DRS. We do. Now let's see if we can pass Danny Compute. Nope. We're not going to do it that time by.
Okay, you're within 1 second of the car ahead. Get ready to use DRS to overtake.
I'm going to try to set them up for the next corner coming up after this little kink up ahead. The next hairpin turn. Right here. There we go.
We've burned off 3/4 of our initial fuel load. There's 25% remaining.
We're losing a lot of time here in Sector 2. I don't think I'm getting the right line through the, yeah, I see I ran wide there. I'm not getting the right line through these corners. There, we just lost half a second. We're off the pace half a second in Sector 2. So, and that was just a horrible corner. The Red Bull behind us should have DRS, so he's probably gonna overtake us here. Oh, whoa, the Williams came out of nowhere. He had double. Man, I forgot he was right behind the, whoa, try not to run him off the road, sorry. He was right behind the Red Bull of Danny. So, yeah, and he had the double slipstream effect. So he was able to slingshot past us. And so we tried to hold off the Red Bull, and the Williams got by. But again, we should be able to close him up real quick, and we'll make the same pass on him as we did on the Red Bull the last lap. Let's see if this time Sector 2 will be better to us. Sector 2 is a lot of back and forth corners. Left and right again. Ran wide there. And this time we're a second and a half off the pace in Sector 2, man. But I mean, a lot of that has to do because we ran wide. So I say we wouldn't have ran wide, would have been about still half a second off the pace. And Massa's gonna be, let's try to protect the inside, going through straight away. Here comes both of them. Whoa. Oh, Kimi's in the lead. Something happened with Nico. And he's behind us now. That's good for the championship, at least. Nico is the points leader. I'm gonna get into, whoa, try not to run, crash into. I'm getting hit in the back by somebody. Nico. Now we're gonna go into mix 3 and try to get Massa back right here. I say we should hold the corners, or okay, whoever had that corner right there was probably gonna be leading this train of cars all the way into the back straightaway, unless I do something stupid like that. That was just a complete accident. And we allow Nico to get by. But hopefully we'll get him back right here. And no, we're not. Oh, we might. Real tight corner. Oh, there's nowhere for us to go there. So now we try to get within DRS. And this is the last lap. We only got 2 corners left. Can we make something happen? Nico has DRS also. Kimi won the race. Oh! That was a real dirty move on my part. And I paid for that. That was just... no points. Just try to hold off the points. At least try to get 2 points. Man, I should have just held my position, but I was trying to get any points I possibly could. So, man, That sucks. That was completely 100% my fault right there. I tried to make it in 3 wide
No
going
one
into
had
that
an
corner.
answer to the power of the Ferrari today as they pick up yet another race win for the team.
It's been a great day's racing, and it's fair to say that they deserved that win. Their strategy was spot on.
It was great having you with us for this weekend. I hope you enjoyed it as much as we did. Until next time though, goodbye.
So we would have been about a P6 finish. Instead, we dropped down to P9. And Nico, I guess he had something wrong with this car because he made 2 stops. So I don't know what happened there, but he still managed to get 4th place after battling back from, I guess, I don't know how far down he was. Felipe Nasr and the Sauber also made 2 stops. And the young Max Verstappen rounds up the field in last place. Only 18 cars this time around. I guess Manor didn't make the trip out. No Manor this race, which is disappointing. But, I mean, then again, they're always going to be pretty much in the last 2 spots. But let's see how this affected the championship. I should now be at 10 points. Yes, I'm at 10 points. And I dropped down from 8th to 9th place as we let Felipe Massa and the Williams jump us. Nico is still holding the lead. 4 points back is Kimi Räikkönen, which is surprising. Seb is in 5th place. So the top 5 is Mercedes, Ferrari, Williams, Red Bull, and Ferrari. So Ferrari is looking good with 2 point leaders in the both of the cars in the top 5. And then we just get a run down the rest of the field right there. The last car to score points was Carlos Sainz in the Toro Rosso. He only has a single point. And Marcus Ericsson, Pastor Maldonado, and Felipe Nasr have yet to score a point this season. Well, that was 3 races down. We're still in the top 10, but I mean, hopefully, we've shot ourselves in the foot the past 3 races of making dumb mistakes. So hopefully in the next race, we're going to Bahrain. It'll be a night race. Hopefully we do something there and get at least a win or a top 2 finish, or a podium finish. Actually, what we're shooting for. Get our first podium of the season. So that'll pretty much do it for this time around. Hopefully y'all checked out Rivers' Battlefront video, and let's see who be posting Nick. We're waiting for Nick to do his first video on the channel, and we'll get things going. Hopefully, like Rivers said in his video yesterday, this starts a snowball effect of just videos to come. This is a brand new channel. We want to get into the swing of making videos constantly. It's something that I personally enjoy, River enjoys, and we all enjoy making these videos, and we always wanted to do, and we've really been excited to do. And hopefully that continues, and we just make these videos because we have a lot of fun doing them, and hopefully y'all enjoy watching them. So thank you, and until next time, we'll see you later. Adios.